So if we go to pitch and I come out to throw the ball and I lift off the rubber early or disconnect the rubber early, now I have lost my energy through my throw pretty much. Hey, welcome to Arm Pitching Development. I'm Coach Jason. Amplify your mechanics and grow your pitching knowledge. All this by hitting the subscribe button for us. Tonight I thought I'd give you 3 quick tips on what not to do as a pitcher. That way you can perhaps throw a little bit better, maybe save your arm a little bit from some discomfort, some aches and pains down the road. So without further, let's go into this, cameraman. So one point I want to see or talk to you guys about is a lot of guys that I'm seeing early in ages or untaught guys have a tendency to lead with the shoulder versus the hip, okay? So when the pitcher comes in and what I'm seeing is the urge to drop down into a load point here, you're seeing the front shoulder angle run down the mound versus when we're in the load point, staying over the back hip a little bit better and driving outward towards the catcher versus falling downward towards the catcher. Now, what's going to happen is that you're going to have an arm delay most likely, and also what follows into that is an early open rotation of the chest. Okay, so what it looks like is from being here to here, now I've barred out and my arm is left back behind my body here when I'm pitching. Okay. Also, you notice my toe angle is going towards first base over here, or third base, wherever it is. But and now I can't clear my hip out, and so I'm forced to try to extend here. Everything comes out. My timing's broken. My balance is off. There's several different points of discomfort while I'm trying to throw the ball. You're going to find a lot of pain in your shoulder, especially from the anterior side. Possibly your bicep tendon that runs across is going to get inflamed and start hurting you. So what you'll want to do instead is when you get through your load is try to sit back in the back leg and break over the back hip to work your drive out versus leading the shoulder into place. So that's tip number 1 on don't do's. But number 2 is the landing point. Let's come back to this, the landing step. For me, in my philosophy, is that this cuts off the rotation of the hips and the accuracy and area that I want to pitch to. So instead of dropping into it here and overloading your left hip flexor, ideally what you'd like to do is come out and open the hips up just a little bit better. So from this point, now we're able to clear the right hip or left hip if you're a left-handed thrower into pivot position here, and we have a little bit stronger base to pitch off from leading out to our target, okay? So tip number 2, don't do this. Let's do this and stay open here and closing forward there. Okay, so number 3 is I often see an early disconnection of the kinetic chain. And what we're talking about is I go out to pitch. Everything I do is starting from this area down from the base of my foot and ankle, upward momentum, energy coming up through my hip, back up through my spine once I get into lead leg block, comes out through my back, out through my shoulder, out to the release point, okay? So if we go to pitch and I come out to throw the ball and I lift off the rubber early or disconnect the rubber early, now I have lost my energy through my throw pretty much, or I'm stuck into this frame. Oftentimes you'll see the ball run high once this happens. So you're going down and it goes, I'm often stuck here in this position. So if I want to throw harder, if I want to get more behind my pitch, what I'd like you to do is hang on to the ball longer and hang on to the rubber longer. We do that just by being disciplined staying into the back hip a little bit longer, holding the rubber longer, waiting for the pull down phase here over the front end, and then we disconnect up and through. Okay, and then after that we allow the hips to swivel around or whatever your follow through might be in your mechanics. So those are 3 don't do's and how to fixes for your pitching mechanics. I hope you enjoyed the video tonight. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips, drills, exercises, and workouts. And until I shoot the next video, I'll see you next time.